Hey, welcome to my podcast episode. I am Shobhan Ghoshal, a digital marketing trainer, digital marketing strategist, digital marketing professional, and a blogger from India. Today, I will discuss about killer business growth strategy that every small business must need. Are you a business owner? Are you looking for any leverage business growth strategy for your business? Here, I will discuss about the performance-oriented strategies that ensure your business growth faster and forever. So, I will discuss in detail about it. I have experienced an event where I attended once. From that event, I have learned that marketing is not all about prediction. Rather, it is beyond that. If you effort rightly and with the right effort and with the right strategy. So the right effort is similar to the leverage business growth strategy that everybody needs to focus. Remember, the strategy you are taking must be updated, must be innovative. So keep updating your growth strategy to run your business higher than ever. Growth is not achieved easily, rather it comes through some practices. At first, we will discuss about what is business growth strategy in digital marketing. Business growth strategy is the methodology that helps to expand your business growth from adding a new or discovered location to your customer acquisition along with the expansion of a product line are under business growth strategies. Your digital marketing business growth strategy periodically depends on various factors. I found the best trial for you. Number 1, business growth analysis. Number 2, set up a goal or action plan. And number 3, obviously execute the action plan which you have set up. Let's discuss in detail about all these things. You may ask how business growth analysis impact digital marketing steady growth. I think you haven't forgotten that 2020 was a crucial year for the survivors. And even 2021 is the same. So, business growth analysis is based on the following parameters. Number 1, you have to know the SWOT factor always. You may ask, what is SWOT? SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threatening. Number 2, be innovative among the competition. You must have to be an innovative person, an innovative organization. Number 3, produce the best content that's really important. And number 4, outreach strategy with the right channels. You may ask about how you can know or how you can understand the SWOT factors. First of all, I have told that the SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threatening. So, suppose you are running a business. The strength is basically the knowledge in your domain, in your niche, in your topic, in your industry. Number 2, the weakness. Passionate for the perfection, because we all know that perfect is not easy or nothing is perfect in the world. So we can go or we can come closer to the perfection. You may ask a contradictory question to me that if I have a passion to be a perfect one, is it a guilty? Is it a weakness? No, it's not. But In this way, you can spend more time and the business is growing rapidly today. So, when you are passionate about perfection, passionate for perfection, you can spend more time there to get the perfect result of a particular one. That is not easy. So, I will recommend something for you. You have to calculate how perfect you can come there, and then eventually and accordingly you can upgrade it according to the need. Number 3, opportunity. Learn handling difficulties. You must have to handle some difficulties throughout your career. If you are a business owner, then the difficulty comes in this way. If you are not a business owner and you are going to start a new venture, new business, you have to handle some difficulties, and that is the opportunity if you have already handled. Threatening is the hurdles you have crossed. Let's conclude your SWOT factor with the documentations, because people trust in documentation. Suppose you are a digital marketing company or an agency which provides digital marketing services. So, what would be your SWOT factors? The first SWOT factor or the strength is in-depth keyword research. Means you have to be good in keyword research, including competitor analysis and others. Means what is going on, what your competitors are doing right now, which is a predictable keyword for future, keyword gap analysis and others. Number 2, spend more time to find the best opportunity or the possibility through the keyword. Because if you look for a particular one keyword, you can miss a tons. So, without missing tons, you have to concentrate on spending time to collect more data, more keywords. And if you are habituated about it, you can definitely collect some promising keywords. Number 3, the opportunity. Your only one opportunity is content curation, content creation. Yes, the content creation is best, but if you have no knowledge about that, but if you don't have any in-depth knowledge, you can go for content curation. That's good. Number 4, the threatening. Threatening is basically the case study which you have already discussed. Because if you are, suppose you are in that stage when you are advising some clients to choose a keyword on the basis of their business demand. So you can make a case study. Basically, you know, the case studies are made from the real facts. These are not made from any imagination and others. So the case study may be your threatening. Here, all these are the positive vibes for every business need. Next, I'll come to you about our second topic, that was the innovative among the competition. Always, you have to be smarter, and the strategies must be updated regularly. So, innovation is the only way to make your business growth strategy live, and it can bring your business to the extreme level easily. Business growth strategy with innovation makes you ahead of competition. You can definitely understand it. So, not only keeping an eye on your competitors is important, rather making innovative steps always plays a major role. According to me, the competitive analysis is the primary step here. to collect the innovative data or to make an innovation. Now, I will come to our third section, that is the produce the best content. Producing quality and important and also a demanding content is very important always. The content must be an essential, the content must be an important one, the content must be useful, and it definitely solves someone's problem. If your content solves one person's problem, you can definitely generate leads from there. So always try to produce a content that can help at least a percentage of your audience. But I will suggest you, don't predict it, rather make it with your data, with your innovation, with your creativity, and above all with your passion. So you have to create the best content that your audience highly demand from you, because the content is another pillar through which you can generate your brand awareness, through which you can develop your brand visibility as well. And you have to be very passionate about creating social media branding using your content and search engine awareness through your content. Search engine awareness is nothing but your content must be ranked there through search engine optimization or search engine marketing, whatever it is, but your content must be ranked in search engine result pages. These are very, very, very important. Now, I'll come to the last word, that is the outreach strategy with the right channels. If you've done research, produce a great content, you definitely want to reach to the right people with your content, right? So the ultimate content outreach strategy is the decider of your goal. So here, you must know the outreach strategy to reach your real audience. You may want to know what the best outreach strategy is. According to me, the two important outreach strategies are: create a free giveaway, know your customer demographically. Let's create the best outreach strategy that reflects your business growth strategy. At first, ask yourself some questions. Which content can you share? Or which content is better to share? That's the best one. Your content must have relevancy and actionability. Definitely, there must be some beneficial value, and the value attract your audience, your customer to take an action. So that is also an important section. You may ask, what is the best content marketing strategy? There are lots of things. Email marketing is there, blogging is there, video marketing is there. There are lots of platforms available today. You can choose according to you. Means which is best to you, which you are comfortable in, which you can choose that one. There's no hard and fast rule that you can go only for email marketing, only for creating slides, only for creating videos. There is no hard and fast rule, but the best is if you can cover almost every sections, every channels for your business, at least the brand awareness and the brand visibility will be increased. That is an additional purpose. Now, you may ask how to set up a goal or action plan to encourage business growth strategy. This is the crucial stage. In this era, the successful business growth strategy is based on the right planning. Now, you may ask how to set up a strategic goal in the proper way with the right planning. First of all, you have to concentrate on these three parameters. Number one, you have to find the opportunity. Number two, you have to meet the opportunity. Number three, you have to gain the positive result through the opportunity and throughout your journey. Now, you may ask how to find and meet the opportunity to gain a positive result. I have found two crucial and actionable things to meet the opportunity and gain a positive result. These two are number one, keyword gap analysis, and number two, content gap analysis. I think you can easily understand through keyword gap analysis, you can find the best keyword or the keyword which less people are targeting. Through the content gap analysis, you can collect the best content, or you can curate and or create the best content which almost is not available in the market, in the internet. So your content definitely will bring some extra or additional value to your audience. These all are essential to improve your business growth strategy. Definitely there are multiple ways, multiple channels. You definitely go for any one of them, or you can apply all of them. But according to my knowledge and experience, I will suggest you that the business growth strategy is entirely depends on your action plan, your research, and your intuition. So these three things are very essential to develop your business growth strategy rapidly. Thank you today. I will discuss in another podcasting in another day. But that's all for today. Welcome to my another podcast episode. Let me introduce myself. I am Shobhan Ghoshal, a Google certified digital marketing professional, digital marketing trainer, entrepreneur, blogger from India. Today I will discuss about the important digital marketing pillars. You know, the digital marketing is multi-dimensional. So the digital marketing pillars are there that helps your business growth. Here are the important digital marketing pillars like niche research, keyword research, content creation and curation, search engine optimization, social media, search engine marketing, email marketing, content marketing, website designing, and analytics. All are very important pillars of digital marketing success. If you want to run your digital marketing properly, you have to concentrate on these 10 pillars of it. Your success depends on how can you grab the opportunity, how can you execute your plan, and how will you make ultimate profit.